Good morning, Fulton, Missouri. Your Mayor Lyle Cannell here this morning. We're doing our second official podcast. We're here at Legends Rec Plex, November 1st, and we're excited to be here today. It's another topic about a city project that I want to expose our citizens to, get a little bit more information out there about a project that's going on. Before we get into that, I just wanted to take care of a couple things here. First of all, we had a big week here at the City of Fulton. Our longtime police chief, Steve Meyer, announced his retirement. This comes after a 40-year career in law enforcement, 26 of those years serving our citizens of Fulton. So we want to congratulate him and thank him for his longtime service, and also just wish him well on his future endeavors. So thank you, Steve. Thanks, Chief. Appreciate all you've done. And then just briefly here, we've been given the opportunity to set up here at Legends Rec Plex. So we're going to give our host, the manager here at Legends, Luke, an opportunity to kind of introduce himself and fill us in on what's going on here at the Legends this month. So take it away, Luke.
I'm Luke Shalongoski. I'm the facility supervisor here at the Legends Rec Plex. So I kind of do on a day-to-day basis is oversee the facility operations, oversee the front desk staff, kind of also some of the programming that goes on in the facility. So really trying to build up as much as possible to provide to the public and kind of go from there. On Monday afternoons, we actually have our open play ping pong that goes on every Monday afternoon, and then on Tuesday through Thursday we have our open play pickleball in the morning time. So we're hoping people come here play some pickleball in the morning times, as well as we're trying to do a couple different adult sports and youth sports. So our youth basketball league actually begins on next Monday, so I'll be playing twice a week and kind of get to see how that goes. And then we also have a couple different events and tournaments going on, such as in December we're going to do a dodgeball tournament and a wiffle ball tournament as well. So we got different things kind of coming up, and we're trying to think of different things on the spot as well.
Okay, so thanks for that. We'll get right on into our topic today. The topic today again is going to be the Fulton Stream team. We've been hearing about this for quite some time. First off, I'd like to get our guests here to introduce themselves and tell us a little bit about what you do for the city.
Yeah, Lau. Kyle Bremer, city engineer, City of Fulton. Thanks for having us this morning. And I've been with the city for about 17 years. Not quite as long as the chief, but we're getting there. Of course, as a city engineer, we work on roads, help with utility projects, and a big project like the Rec Plex, we helped construct this building. So
always lots going on for you guys.
Always a lot going on. And
who do we got here next to you?
I'm here. I'm going to hand it off to Courtney here. Here you go.
Good morning. My name is Courtney Kofelt, and I've been with the city for nearly 22 years. And I inspect utilities and make maps and help out our other utilities in any way that's needed.
Whatever it takes, huh?
Yes.
You're there.
Yes. Try to be.
22 years. That's fantastic, and 17 for Kyle. We appreciate all you guys do. I love hearing these big numbers of people that work for the city for so long. We must be doing something right. So thanks for that. So to start with, Stinson Creek. That's something that we've all, it's been here before we were here, and it's going to be here long after we're here. Kyle, tell us about why we should care about Stinson Creek.
Well, the big why. One, the town was founded kind of around the creek. It's a water source for the community. Also, the big thing environmentally, it's just the right thing to do. The water in the creek is regulated by the state and federal government, so they tell us kind of how clean that water needs to be or should be. And so we've got to live by a couple permits that the state and federal government provide us, and that really is is the hammer that they put on us. But besides the
Right.
right thing to do, that is the reason. So
Yeah, we have to test constantly the incoming, outgoing at the sewer plant, and it's tested right there at Stinson Creek, and we need to, always be, watching what we do with our sewer outflow, but really the amazing thing about it is that we release water that's cleaner that then it comes into the plant. So
right, how clean is clean, right? And
Yeah,
and
so-
that can be the difference in millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
We not too long ago spent $10 million at our wastewater treatment plant because
Yeah,
of
right.
how clean the water wasn't, I guess, in Stinson Creek. So
Yep, so there's just all kinds of money that gets spent down there at the sewer plant. But aside from that, there's work that's done that prevents some of these problems at the, right at the source, and that's at the creek. So, Courtney, tell us a little bit about what the stream team does.
One thing we've done in the past is storm drain stenciling. We supply the paint and the stencils. It's a lot of messy, sticky fun, and it reminds people that litter or excess leaves, debris, anything off the street finds its way into the storm drain and goes directly to our local creeks. We've talked to fifth graders, we've talked to the middle school about things like this, and I like to challenge them, like on your way home today on the school bus, look for storm drains and find how many of them have litter right there at the entrance, and it's unbelievable.
And we can all just look around our neighborhoods and see those types of things. So
Yes.
the stenciling is something like a bright painted on
Mhm.
symbol to
Yeah.
signify, hey, this is where we may need to look for some debris and keep it clean.
That's right. That's right. We've worked with colleges, picking up litter off campus and on campus.
Yeah, we were talking about this. Tell that story, okay? This was about honeysuckle, right?
Okay, yes,
Yep.
yes. So a shout out to Kappa Kappa Gamma from Westminster College. They approached me and asked me if they could cut the honeysuckle along the creek on campus. And I provided them with the cutters and the Tordon that you use to kill the honeysuckle after it's been cut. And I met them down at the creek, gave them their supplies, and we talked about honeysuckle. I explained to them that just from a bird's point of view, they eat the berries. The berries are very unnutritious. They're like eating Doritos all day long. And
Not good for the bird.
they're not good for the birds at all. And when I explained this to the girls, they immediately started hacking honeysuckle. And they piled it up alongside the creek, and they told me that a lot of people stopped them and thanked them for their work. When they were finished, I hauled 4 truck bed loads of honeysuckle out of the creek, and so their work was very appreciative.
And it's amazing. They saw a need, and they weren't going to get rewarded for it, but they cared.
That's right, that's right. So the second time they walked from their dorm to the creek to work on the honeysuckle, they called me and said, every time we walk to the creek, we find litter in our parking lot, along our sidewalk, all throughout campus. And so we'd like to pick up the litter as we go. So I provided them with litter bags. And so they were doing double the work.
Just because they wanted to.
That's right. Just
Yeah.
because they wanted to.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
That-
right.
that's
And
awesome.
anyone can do that. Anyone can do that. We have churches, schools. We even have families who have come forward and adopted the street that they live on, and they keep it litter-free all year long in their own time.
And that's what it's really about, is taking ownership of your community, whether it's the walking trail or the stream or the Rec Plex here,
Mhm.
whatever the case may be. Let's take care of it, and that's just you can throw money at things and have meetings about things, but just simple things of doing the right thing every day, it makes a difference. So
That's right. That's right.
I know we had talked a little bit about some of the projects that you do, and you've got the term you call last minute heroes. Tell us what that is.
Last minute heroes are typically college students. They're busy, and they need to do community service work. And a lot of times it's hard for them to find the time. And so I have had them approach me and ask me if they can do anything, and they need it like 2 hours and they need it today. And those are the last minute heroes. So I provide them with litter bags and gloves, and I tell them an area that I know specifically has a lot of litter and send them there, and they're easily able to get their time done.
Right. That's awesome. So you kind of had these little projects stored up, waiting, and you know that phone call's coming.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to it.
Right on. So if there's those out there listening and you have a group that wants to get a community project hour or two out of the way, there's things that need to be done. So
That's exactly right.
Call Courtney, call the city, and ask for Miss Courtney, and she'll put you to work.
That's right. I will.
And tell about some of the accommodating things you do to make that happen.
Oh, okay. So we provide gloves, litter bags, and you always get a free T-shirt. And I can easily come to you. A lot of the college students have limited transportation, and so I can easily meet them at a place that's convenient for them to give them their supplies. And then they already have what they need, so if they find themselves with an extra hour on a Sunday afternoon, they can go out and do what they need to do. They
Right.
don't necessarily need me at all.
Right, and that's important because, they're on a timeline. They have a need that needs to be done in a really quickly amount of time. Usually, they have a deadline, and you're prepared for that for them, and that's fantastic.
Yep, that's
So,
right.
Very cool. I think there's a project coming up that you were wanting to talk about. The seeds? Is it?
Yes. Coming up on Saturday, November the 13th, the City of Fulton Parks and Rec will be hosting a seed swap. It's from 10 to 1 at the Legends Rec Plex. The Fulton Stream team will be there, and we'd like to invite everyone to come. You don't have to have seeds to necessarily swap. You can just come and learn, and we'll have lots of giveaways, door prizes, and free seeds and bulbs. And we'll be giving away some trees, and hopefully everyone can come. When you're done with the turkey trot, just come right into the Rec Plex.
Yeah, right on. And that's November 13th.
That's right.
Very good. So that'll be exciting. I may try to stop by there. I'm thinking about putting a tree in my yard or two. So
Okay.
that might be a
Okay, that would
good
be
time to
great.
learn a little bit.
That would be great.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming by this morning. Kyle, appreciate you being here. Is there anything you'd like to add? I mean, we're going into winter. You are the engineering, guru. So what do we need to know as citizens of Fulton for the winter?
The biggest thing, just to kind of wrap this up, is you can find us at Fulton Stream Team, also
go.
on Facebook, and Courtney's an unbelievable facilitator. If you have a project, whether it be a composting, she might not be the expert at it, but she will get a composting guru to help you out. She's done that in the past. I mean, it ranges from lots of different things, and she is an unbelievable
You can just
facilitator.
tell she lives and breathes this. She loves it.
Yeah,
So.
she is great. She's a great asset to the city.
Yeah.
But as far as other things going on this winter, we're still trying to wrap up 10th Street, waiting on a cable company to get out of our way, and really on engineering wise, we're getting ready for next year, and projects coming up next year on 2nd Street and Business 54, and we'll have some sewer work going on as well. So
Right on.
Yeah.
Yep. Kind of tying up a few loose ends for 2021 and really gearing more towards 2022 right now.
that's right. We've got a
Yeah.
big bridge that's going to be replaced down on 2nd Street, and a big 2nd Street project, and We do have some sewer work that's going to go on this winter that'll interrupt some of the citizens and different parts of town. So, yeah.
Yep, there's always something being torn up by you guys. So, well, yeah, again, thanks for being here. One last note before I sign off here. Thanks for your time to the citizens. I will say this, we did get some kind of crummy news this week. Longtime beloved Coach Lee passed away over the weekend as well. We heard that Mike Bolware, longtime hero for the community, for the Callaway Banks. We'll be thinking about them today as well. So with that, again, we'll try to do this again next month, guys. Thank you.